Alright, what's up fam? It is late. I'm talking 11:56 p.m. on Saturday, 5 weeks out. So what I'm doing here, ignore the hair, I'm gonna wash it here in just a little bit. Keep the abs though, because abs, best accessory. Anyway, I'm up so late because I went to the movies like a normal person. So, went and saw Divorce, brought it too, it's good. Made me nostalgic, can't believe it first came out 20 fucking years ago. Anyway, so why we are gathered here this evening in the kitchen is I'm going to film how I make my last meal, because I've had a few people ask and honestly it's just fire. So literally rice cakes, whey, peanut butter. So I'm gonna get a dish first. So I get 3 rice cakes for this meal for my carb source. So I'm putting 2.5 in this bag. I'm gonna mash them up. I did 3 the first time and it was a little much for the rice cakes just with what I have currently. So, a little spray. We're just gonna, it takes no time because they're basically air. So, and don't overdo it because we want them to be like pieces of rice cake. We don't want like sand because they can turn into sand. So we're gonna take that while we're gonna pause though, and we're gonna mix up the protein into the batter consistency. Again, vanilla oatmeal cookie, cbum. It's just so good. It's just so good. I always add a little extra cinnamon, even though it already has that kind of cinnamon-esque. I add just a little extra because it's good. I like to use a little splash of almond milk. So we're just adding enough to make it like a pudding or like batter consistency. You don't want it too watered down, but you also don't want it too thick. We're going for Goldilocks, just right. You want to kind of beat it to make sure you get like your clumps out, you know what I'm saying? I feel like using almond milk versus water makes it a little bit creamier-ish. So that sounds like spicy. I guess that's what the kids call a whey drip. I've been doing this for literally years, okay? Whatever. Okay, so I got that. So, hold on. Typically it's a whole banana, but that last little bit. So I'm going to take my banana then, I'm just going to thinly slice it. Get my peanut butter scooped out. So I measure my peanut butter after when I'm pouring it into the thing. I don't measure it out when I'm putting it in the container because I'm going to heat it up and it's just easier for me to measure it like when I'm actually doing So now we can start assembling. So let me turn this away. Okay, so have our bowl, our rice cakes, they've been crushed. Now we're going to take them and line them in the bottom. So it's essentially like a crust. Do too crazy thick, just kind of like a whatever. And again, to each their own. You want it super thick, load that bitch up. So now we're gonna take our nice little quarter bananas, little bitty. I'm just gonna layer them. You could use a different fruit if you want. I have fruit on my plan, and I've been like doing the bananas right now. Especially since I'm training in a little bit hotter environment now too, so a little extra potassium always helps. So. Now we're gonna pour our whey batter. So This is also good without fruit too. The first time I did it, I didn't put bananas in, and it was still good. So anyway, I try to evenly cover the entire surface. That's also, you really want the right consistency with this, because if it's too runny, it's not gonna be like, it's not gonna set right. Like, it'll still work, but, and then if it's too thick, it won't spread enough, and so it's, you really just want that Goldilocks. Okay, and don't worry, I'll use my spatula and clean the bowl. So we've got now the focus. Now we've got the protein. Okay, so now zero out our scale, and we're gonna take our melted peanut butter, and then I just drizzle it. Nice tight lines. That way you get it as much on here as possible. So I don't do my entire serving on this go, because I like to layer. So I do part of it, and again, we're keeping track of our numbers. Okay, we're not just willy-nilly. I kind of spread too, because it's warm, so it's kind of like nice, even. Okay. Good, good, good. It's measured, so I can lick it. Okay. Now, we're going to do another layer of the rest of the bananas, fruit, whatever you got. Okay. Then, we're going to layer now the top coating of our rice cakes, the rest of our rice cakes. Out, so then I know how much I have left that I need to spoon out. So, and I'm going to just drizzle the rest. Boom. Not as pretty that time, but whatever. And then just pour the rest in the bowl. That kind of seals it in, because if the peanut butter is just on top and I'm chilling it, it'll kind of pop off, so I kind of do that. Cinnamon, and there we go. We're gonna pop this in the freezer for a little bit, and then I'll take it out, and then whenever I go to eat it, I drizzle a little bit of my sugar-free syrup, and that's that. So there, it'll focus on this and not me. There you go. You can truly see, but that's that. Like I said, freezer for 20-30 minutes. You probably don't even have to do that long, because you don't, it's good frozen, but it's good if it's just chilled, or if it does freeze, let it thaw a little bit and then it's softer. When I'm off prep, I'm gonna do this with some Greek yogurt too. It's gonna be fire. So anyway, that's my last meal. I have the final results. So good, so good.